Can you tell us about some of the achievements your children have had via video conferencing?
One of our families in particular was having issues with the child keeping hearing aids in for longer than an hour. So through some weekly sessions and time with the audiologist, I basically able to troubleshoot some of those problems.
A young boy who was born profoundly deaf, bilaterally profoundly deaf. This young boy's family live about 6 hours drive from a specialist service, so it takes them about 6 hours to get to the Shepherd Centre. This family had a goal for their child for him to have age-appropriate listening, speech and language skills by the 12 months after his cochlear implantation. We're matched with his typically hearing kids, and that goal was recently achieved.
Blackberry refused to have any services from Vision Australia in the past because he did not want anybody at his school or in his small community to know that he was losing his vision, so it was absolutely no, he would not have anybody come and provide services because then he wouldn't be able to hide that he was losing his vision and he was struggling. So being offered the service via video conferencing in his home when nobody else had to know about it was a lot more acceptable to him.
With Kids has been one of the best projects we have been involved with. It gives me a weekly one-to-one session with my therapist who has become a friend and someone I know I can turn to when I have any issues.
There are a number of achievements that I could mention, but one of them I'd like to highlight is a girl from the Northern Territory who's 17, very isolated in her local community. She has been able to have sessions through video conferencing with another deaf woman, and these sessions have given her a great deal of confidence and self-esteem, and she has really grown as a young person.
Big Kids are now requesting to our home weekly to see Courtney's progress and give me any advice I need, and also give me homework for the next week. I don't know where Courtney's hearing ability would be without us being on Big Kids. Thank you.
Without Hearing Say and Big Kids funding which supports them, behaviour would have gotten worse and he would continue to dislike school and homework. Although his behaviour is still a work in progress, he loves going to school and loves his teaching. Also, Hearing Say is continuing to support me with my behaviour management strategies at home, and this is starting to pay dividends.
Mother of a child that's 13 months old, feeling really frustrated that she couldn't understand her child's vocalisation. So through weekly coaching, she's actually gradually starting to identify some of the babble and communication, and the mum was really excited about that. So that was quite an achievement.
An older client who's at school, and the goal of this client and for his family is for him to be able to repair conversational breakdowns more effectively and utilising strategies that are a little bit more comprehensive than what he was using whenever a conversation would break down. He say what? This client is now using strategies that that they have been working on, and because of the tele-intervention, and at times you have breakdowns in sound quality and even video quality, it's actually made it quite a naturalistic setting for this to be practiced, which is a really nice outcome and benefit.
So what are the negatives, which is that the connection was breaking down, actually became a positive?